For Fifi, nothing compared to the taste of fresh deer meat. It was a rare delicacy and one of the most valuable sources of protein he could ever find. As an omnivore, Fifi survived mostly on a variety of plants, occasionally supplementing his diet with insects and small animals, but opportunities to feast on deer were few and far between. Every morning as the first rays of sunlight illuminated the landscape, Fifi and his herd set out in search of food. Finding enough to eat was no easy task. They spent nearly 8 hours each day roaming across the terrain, gathering whatever nourishment they could find. The herd had grown considerably in recent months, and with many newborn youngsters to feed, the demand for food was greater than ever. Fortunately, this season brought an additional source of nutrition. Swarms of flying white termites appeared each year, providing a modest amount of protein, yet the herd's older and more experienced members knew of a far richer prize hidden nearby. This was the nesting season of the Nile crocodile. Female crocodiles came ashore to bury their eggs beneath the warm sand, creating a tempting opportunity for hungry scavengers. For Fifi, those eggs represented a treasure trove of nutrients. The risk was enormous, but so was the reward. A female Nile crocodile was currently guarding her nest, making any approach impossible. Fifi settled down at a safe distance and patiently waited as the afternoon sun grew hotter. Conditions became increasingly uncomfortable for the crocodile. Being cold-blooded, crocodiles cannot regulate their own body temperature, and prolonged exposure to intense heat can become dangerous. Eventually, the female left her nest and slipped into the water to cool off. Even then, Fifi remained cautious. One mistake could cost him his life. He waited until he was certain the coast was clear. Suddenly, a lizard appeared and began digging into the nest. Within minutes, it uncovered the hidden eggs. That was the signal Fifi had been waiting for. He rushed forward and got to work. Time was running out. A female Nile crocodile can lay around 50 eggs, making the nest an incredible source of food for Fifi. It was like discovering buried treasure, but the opportunity did not last long. Somehow the mother crocodile sensed that something was wrong. She immediately turned and charged back toward the nest. The moment Fifi heard her approach, he abandoned the feast and fled. He had escaped just in time. Today he had taken a tremendous risk and lived to tell the